Hey, what's going on, guys? Tyler here from Unbox Techie, and it is about that time of year to whip out the personal air conditioner. So we are actually going to take a full review of this air conditioning unit right here. So be sure and stay tuned for the whole video and catch all the pros and cons of this product. Alright guys, like I said, my name is Tyler and today we are reviewing this personal air conditioning unit. But before we jump into that, I do want to say that the links to this product are down below in the description, so be sure and check that out. See what kind of price you can get for this personal AC unit. There are links as well down further below in the description to my camera lighting, my camera, my lens, all kinds of different products that I've used actually to film this video today. So be sure and check the links down below in the description. And last but not least, that actually right there is an indicator of how many subscribers I have. And yesterday while I was filming the video, I actually got a new subscriber. So it does notify me and it lets me know, when I get new subs. And that is just a super awesome thing, makes my day. So if you're new to the channel, be sure and smash that red, nice looking subscribe button. Join the fam, join the Unbox Techie fam. We would love to have you, and we hope to see you on future videos just like this. Alright, let's start reviewing this personal AC unit. Alright guys, so we are talking about this personal AC unit right here. It does have a handle, which is nice, makes it easy for carrying, and the whole thing is pretty much made out of plastic, so this thing isn't heavy. It's not going to be hard to carry around with you. If you want to actually put the handle down, you can put it down in the front or in the back, and you basically just slide it over the corners here, and then it is down just like that. Now, like I said, everything is pretty much plastic here except for the top here, this little cover right here. And if you hear this, I actually do have ice and water in there, so I don't want to tip it over too much and spill it. But if you pull this little rubber piece off, there is actually where you're going to go ahead and pour in your water or put the ice there. And you can put a mixture of ice and water or just do water, anything like that. But you're going to go ahead and put that in there and then replace the cover there. And then the only other two things that are on the top are a power button right here and a fan button right here. And that fan button will actually switch between 3 modes. You have 3, 2, and 1 there, and that'll actually alter the amount of air that is output of the actual unit here. So 3 is going to be your highest air output, and it's just going to blow a little bit stronger than 2 or 1 would. So it's overall a pretty nice design. Back here we do have the actual fan where this is actually going to suck air in, and how this actually works is it sucks air in the back, it blows the air over the cool water and the ice, and then it's going to go ahead and blow the air right out here out of the front. So I honestly, it's not going to be, like freezing, like a frozen tundra coming out of here, obviously, because it is just blowing air over water and ice, but it is cool air, and I'll kind of get into how I use it a little bit further along in this video. But I want to show you a few other features here. There is this basically like what you would find in like a car air conditioning, where you can actually angle which way these kind of shutters are sending the air. So you can angle them up at you or down at you, and for the size of this unit, you're probably going to be keeping it on like a desk or maybe near a bed, something like that. So that being able to angle it is kind of helpful because you can actually angle which direction the air is blowing, so you're sure that it's hitting you. Now, if I actually angle this to the right angle here, you can kind of see there is like this aqua filter behind here. So there is some kind of filter in there. I don't know that it's replaceable, but it is in there just in case, there's any little chunks of ice flying through there or anything like that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that filter is in there, and yeah, if you need it, there may be a way to access it. I'm not really sure of how that would be, but it is there. So, and then let's just look at the back here. This is your only power port right here. It is this little USB-C port right here, and if it'll actually focus here, right there is your USB-C port, and it comes with a USB-C cable. And for those that don't know, a USB-C cable is just going to be a standard USB that you would just plug into any normal USB port, and then the other side is actually going to be that USB-C, which is, if you can see it, it's kind of like a rectangle, but it's rounded corners here, and it's becoming more and more common. So basically what you do is you plug this into USB-C into the actual AC unit, and then this you can plug into directly into your computer if you're using it for a desktop fan, which a lot of people do use it for that. So I just plug mine directly into my computer, and that's the only power source it needs. The other thing you could do is kind of find an attachment, a little cube or block that you can plug this into, and then plug it into a wall outlet. All right, and like I said, with that USB-C side, you're going to go ahead and plug that right into the unit itself, just like that. And then with the other side, you can go ahead and just plug it directly into your computer's USB port, or if you have a block and want to plug that into a wall outlet. All right, now just one more thing I wanted to show you here is actually how to use it here. There is this actual indicator right here, which is going to show you the max level of liquid that you want to be putting in here. So you can actually kind of measure when this is sitting on a desktop, you can actually kind of measure where it is, and then you can see that little max level right there. Did you hear that little chime? That was actually a new subscriber. It happened again. I got a new subscriber during the video today. Thank you guys. Be sure and subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that nice looking red subscribe button. All right, so back to this. Sorry, that was exciting. Back to this. If your liquid level, your water level does get low, then there is going to be a red indicator light that comes on that'll shine through this little indicator right here, and that will actually let you know that your water level is low. Other than that, the steps to use it are very simple. You plug it into your computer or wall outlet, hit the power button, adjust the fan to the speed that you want, and make sure you've already got your water and ice in there, and you're good to go. You just kind of angle your flaps wherever you'd like it to blow the air. And so how does it work? That's like the big question, is how good actually is this thing? Now, like I said earlier, this isn't going to blow the coldest air you've ever felt, but it is going to blow cool air. And I'll talk about kind of my use for this, because I honestly, I don't need, freezing air coming out of it. I just need cool air. And so I live in the desert, and it gets really hot here during the summer. And so sometimes, I'm working at home and I'm working alone, and there's really no one else here in the house, but cooling the whole place is going to cost a lot of money. So I'll kind of set the air back a little bit. My actual air conditioning, the house AC unit, I'll set it back a little bit and just use this thing along with maybe a ceiling fan, and that will keep me cool. And so honestly, it's nice. It is, not the coldest thing. It's not going to be like brand new, freezing air coming out of a brand new car or anything like that, but it is cool air, and it'll keep, kind of cool over the course of a few hours. So it is based a lot about the temperature in the room, depending on how long of use you get for this, because if it's hot in the room and your ice is melting or your water's getting, warm temperature really quickly, then it isn't going to last quite as long. If it is actually really cool in the room, maybe, you're in an office that's already pre-cooled, the AC unit is cooling the place, but, you also want to have a little bit colder air blowing on you, maybe it'll last you a lot longer in that type of situation. So that is kind of the length of how long you can use it is kind of based on the temperature of the room and that situation. All right, guys, all in all, I would recommend this product if you're looking for a cool air, a little bit cooler than a fan, and just something that'll kind of keep you cooler. It's not, like I said, not going to be the coldest thing that you probably ever find out there, but it is a nice little addition, and with the portability and the size of it, it's a great little desk add-on to kind of give you that option of being cool. No pun intended, but that's how I got cool. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. Be sure and check out the links down below in the description. If you haven't already, see what kind of price you can get for that personal AC unit. It will be that link down below in the description. And if you haven't already and you guys, want to join the fam and be a new subscriber and I get a little notification, it would be super awesome. So be sure and hit that nice red looking subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It helps me, encourage me to continue to make videos like this. So thank you guys so much. Smash that like button if you learned something or found this video helpful, and we will catch you on the next video.